right, welcome to the fourth session of our corporate etiquette workshop. I want to believe you have been enjoying the workshop so far. We have been giving us so many very, very important informations. I want to believe that many of the things we are discussing here, this is likely not the first time you are hearing some of them. Maybe some of them may be new to you, but this, for most of us, we have had some of these things before now. The problem is that we are not taking it seriously. See, this workshop will not make a difference if you show the same attitude to it. Whatever it is that we are discussing in this workshop, it is important for you to take it very, very seriously, right? Take it very, very seriously. If there are areas you have not started working on, we encourage you to work on those areas. Now, let's look at workplace behaviors and ethics. Now, success in the workplace goes beyond your technical or professional skills. It has a lot to do with your behaviors and your ethics. Now, professional conduct, respect for colleagues, and ethical decision making are key elements, in creating a positive work environment. And as a young professional who understands workplace behavior and ethics, this knowledge and imbibing the principles therein will position you for career growth and a long-term success. What are some of the other importance of workplace behavior and ethics? And when we even talk about workplace behavior and ethics, like I've mentioned in session 1, workplace behavior and ethics is all that corporate etiquette is all about, right? And it's a defined way of behaving once you find yourself within the workplace, right? Once you find yourself within the work environment, there are certain ways you are expected to behave, and there are certain values you are expected to also imbibe, whether it is your personal values or not, whether you behave that way or not. It is expected that for the purpose of your work, that you are able to imbibe those set of behavior. And why is this so important? This is important because we need to maintain a respectful work environment. We need to maintain a work environment where there is mutual respect, where there is love, where there is, regard for people, ethical behavior, because ethical behaviors foster teamwork and also collaboration. It makes it easy for people to collaborate. Another reason why workplace behaviors and ethics is very, very important is to enhance professional reputation. Employees that are known for integrity and professionalism are able to scale faster than those who lies and those who are not truthful. So it becomes very, very critical for you to have this corporate behavior and to have yourself shaping within that boundary. The next is to prevent workplace conflict. Workplace conflict is something that is very, very difficult to deal with. Prevention is better than cure in this case, as they always say, because once it happens, dealing with it is quite challenging. So the best way is to completely prevent it, is to ensure that you put measures in place to prevent it. And one of the measures that is put in place to prevent it is to, from the onset, begin to guide people's conduct, guide people's behavior, defining the way people should behave within the workplace. Nobody should come to the workplace and talk to anybody anyhow, or harass anybody, or behave anyhow. It shouldn't be allowed. The behavior of people should be defined, right? So that everybody knows what to expect from whom. You know that this type of language cannot be used within the workspace. Even if it is your favorable lingua franca, you know that you can't use it as long as you are at work, so that the conflict can be minimized, right? Then the next importance is what? To support career growth. You cannot grow careerly if you don't have an acceptable corporate behavior and an acceptable corporate ethics. You understand? So it is important for you to have this. When we return from this short commercial break we shall take, we are going to look at workplace behavior guidelines. We're going to look at some guidelines that you can use to moderate your behavior within the workplace.
Hi there. Thank you for choosing to participate in our workshop. We're thrilled to have you on this learning journey with us. If you just came across this video online or on our channel, you can access all the workshop videos on our website at jomorc.com or on our YouTube channel at Jomo Mentorship. Looking to take your skills to the next level? Explore a wide range of in-depth courses at elearn.jomorc.com. Here's a glimpse of what we offer. Number 1, digital marketing fundamentals. Number 2, website optimization and marketing. Number 3, search engine marketing. Number 4, social media marketing. Number 5, content marketing. Number 6, email marketing. Number 7, digital analytics and reporting. Number 8, mobile marketing. Number 9, online reputation management. Number 10, artificial intelligence in digital marketing. Number 11, content creation and copywriting. And finally, number 12, affiliate and CPA marketing. Whether you prefer learning remotely or at your own pace, we've got you covered with a flexible and engaging learning experience. Visit elearn.jomorc.com today and start building the future you deserve.
All right, welcome back from that short commercial break. Now let us look at some of the guidelines, some of the tips that should guide you when you are in the workplace. Number 1 is to respect diversity and inclusion. Respect diversity and inclusion. This may look contradictory, but it's not. There is a difference between you and everybody who are working with you, whether they are in form of team members or you people are working for the same company. You are working but you are working in different departments and all that. You see, there is a diversity that exists between you. Respect that diversity. You are a guy, is a female. You are a male, is a female. Respect that difference. Whatever difference you are this tribe, the person is that tribe. You are this culture, the person have this culture. You have this belief, the person have this belief. You have this faith, the person is of another faith. All of these are differences that exist within the workplace, and it's important for you to treat all your colleagues fairly, regardless of their background or regardless of the ideological differences that exist between the two of you. Then inclusion. Within the workplace, you are going to find yourself, maybe heading a committee, heading a project, and you have other people who are working with you or who are working under you, who report to you. It's important to encourage inclusion. You understand? Include everybody, make everybody feel among and feel belong. Nobody should be excluded for whatever reason. If anybody is going to be, if you feel like excluding anybody, just excuse the person. Find a suitable way and excuse the person from the project, from the meeting, but to give somebody an idea that the person is part of the team, is part of the project, and using some tactics to sideline the person is something that is not acceptable. You understand? Next is be punctual and reliable. There is need for you to be reliable. You need to be people need to be able to trust you. This is very, very critical. A lot of people are not trustworthy, and this also is another reason why a lot of people have challenges in their places of work. So it is important for you to ensure that you are reliable. People can trust you. When you say something, you do it. Then be punctual. Don't go late for activities, and that is very, very critical. I've mentioned that several times in the previous sessions. And the next is what to communicate professionally. We have looked at communication etiquette in session 2, I think. Now it's important for you to communicate, professionally, avoid offensive languages, avoid gossip, and also avoid inappropriate jokes. The workplace is a very serious place. It's not a place for joke. When it's time to joke and catch fun, do that and make sure that you don't go into cracking on very, very expensive jokes. The next is to stay accountable. Take responsibility for mistakes and then learn from your mistake. It's important for you to take responsibility for your actions and your inactions. Don't blame other people for it. Understand? Don't say because it was this person insulted me, so I also insulted him back. No, you cannot base your response on the way people react or the way people respond to you. Respond the way you want to respond and respond professionally. Anything outside of that, you have crossed the red tape. So it's important for you to take very keen note of that. And the next is to maintain workplace confidentiality. If anything happen within the workplace, happen to your colleague, happen to the project, whatever it is, keep it within the workplace. Don't take it out. Don't go and tell the friend of your colleague what happened to your colleague at work. So it's important for you to keep it, except where it is the person gives you permission to do so, right? Don't take matters of the workplace out of the workplace and then maybe trying to weaponize it and use it against the person. That is not what allowed within the workplace. Now, take again a quick commercial break, and then when we return, we'll look at some examples of workplace ethics.
Hi there. Thank you for choosing to participate in our workshop. We're thrilled to have you on this learning journey with us. If you just came across this video online or on our channel, you can access all the workshop videos on our website at jomorc.com or on our YouTube channel at Jomo Mentorship. Looking to take your skills to the next level? Explore our wide range of in-depth courses at elearn.jomorc.com. Here's a glimpse of what we offer. Number 1, business planning and implementation. Number 2, business documentation and accounting. Number 3, business registration and legalization. Number 4, agribusiness establishment and management. Number 5, decoration and event planning enterprise. Number 6, fashion design enterprise. Number 7, food processing and packaging. Number 8, green energy enterprise. Number 9, oil and gas enterprise. Number 10, real estate and construction enterprise. Number 11, technology and security enterprise. And number 12, fintech and e-commerce enterprise. Whether you prefer learning remotely or at your own pace, we've got you covered with our flexible and engaging training experiences. Visit elearn.jomorc.com today and start building the future you deserve.
All right, welcome back from that quick commercial break. Now let's look at some examples of workplace or some component of workplace ethics. The first we'll look at is honesty and integrity. Honesty has to do with being truthful, and integrity. I always put integrity to be the marriage between your intention, your intention, your words, and your action. That these three things have to be married together: your intention, your words, and your action. You have to make sure that whatever you are promising is what you intended, is what is in your mind, and that you do whatever it is that you have promised. This is very, very critical. You understand? So don't be dishonest. Avoid taking credit for other people's effort. You understand? Don't take credit for other people's effort. If somebody have done something, clearly give the person the credit. Don't go and take another person's credit. The next is avoiding conflict of interest. Do not engage yourself in activities that could, compromise your professional judgment. This is very, very important. Don't get involved with a colleague if it is going to compromise your professional judgment. Don't get involved in arguments. Don't get in emotional entanglement that could, put your professional judgment in jeopardy, because this can be very, very fatal within the workplace. The next is responsive use of company resources. If you have company resources that are committed to you, ensure that you use them efficiently, and you use them professionally. This is very, very critical. Use office supplies, internet accesses, and time responsibly. Don't go and misuse it. If you have the fact that you have access to the company Wi-Fi does not mean that you should use it and download all your fantasy movies, right? So it's because the business put all these things in place for the purpose of production, so that they can also make profit. So if you use it to download to watch your movies on Netflix, or to download your fantasy movies and all that, what profit will the company generate from that? So it's important for you to be responsible with whatever resources that is committed to you by the company. And the next is respecting hierarchies and policies. This is also very, very critical. It is important for you to respect hierarchies within the workplace, within the corporate system where you have found yourself. Thank you very much for joining this session. This brings us to the end of this fourth session. In this session, we have looked at the importance of workplace behaviors and ethics. Then we look at something that should guide you to serve as your guideline to guide your behavior within the workplace. Then we look at workplace ethics, some of the components of workplace ethics. Thank you very much. And in session 5, we're going to be looking at networking and social skills.